Still selling monkers at your apartment?
Yes, he sent me. He wanted to send Jimmy, but then he sent...
This is a trap. Lalo knew she was gonna rat. I don't think he intended on killing either one of them. That's fucking genius. Welcome back for some more Better Call Saul. Quick recap last episode. Gus and Lalo are setting traps for each other, centered around the discovery of the lab. D-Day went off without a hitch, and Lalo killed Howard. So let's get into this. Before we begin, I do want to remind you that you can vote on what I watch, see full-length reactions, and get early YouTube edits on my Patreon through the link in the description. If not, just make sure you subscribe or leave a thumbs up on this video if you do enjoy it. Really helps my channel reach a wider audience, and I greatly appreciate it. But now, it's time for the show. Let's go.
Previously on Better Call Saul.
You two are soulless. Stuck.
One of the real victims of this show. A lot of people have it coming. A lot of people like Howard, just innocent. Did somebody swim from Mexico? It looks like lawyer shoes. No way we're getting a flashback to Howard. You know, despite that probably being tied to something tragic, it was great camera work on that beach.
I never turned on you. I only worked for you in the desert.
You two and your mouths, Dios mío.
Facts. Kim too.
So you go up to that house, you ring the bell, they look through the people, door opens, you point, and you shoot. You keep on pulling that trigger until it's empty.
Jimmy doesn't murder. Of all the bad shit he does not try to get people killed.
Take a picture.
And he's probably gonna hold Kim prisoner.
Me and Mrs. Goodman will be waiting for you.
Shit.
Back here in an hour, or...
Send her. She should do it.
Why her?
He sees a woman, looks like she's in distress.
He wants her to go get help and to be safe. He knows he can't kill this guy, and Kim's dead.
Come on. Hey.
I did not think Lalo was gonna ask them to kill Gus.
There you go.
What if Kim tells Gus what the plan is, or even Mike, and then they fake his death and send the picture so he can let him go?
That's it. You know what happened? A man came in the middle of the night. They killed people I care about.
That's why he's been on this tear. I'm like, he's been more evil and just, why now? I forgot all about that whole scene.
I have no idea.
Ignacio Varga. He let them in. And who did Ignacio introduce me to? You.
That has nothing to do with me. The fuck?
Yeah? That ain't what I pay you for. Shit, in fact.
Ford Taurus Tow.
I had a date when I know about Tom Pink.
Well, he was quite a fella.
He's upset in his vehicle choice.
And only about him.
Oh man, laying face to face with dead Howard. You could see in her blurred face her struggle with wanting to say something. And she knows. The green light's flashing as she made the decision that I'm gonna do this. An episode just started. It's already throwing around some epic shots. Lalo did say that gun was idiot proof. Just point and shoot, which is the name of the episode. What if she tells Gus when he answers the door what happens? He can bring like his best guy straight to Jimmy's apartment and take him out. Of course Mike stops it. Of course. You can't even get on the block without Mike already watching you.
Still selling monkers at your apartment?
Yes, he sent me. He wanted to send Jimmy, but then he sent...
This is a trap. Lalo knew she was gonna rat. I don't think he intended on killing either one of them. That's fucking genius.
Remember what the man said.
All the best music plays when Mike is on screen. When Mike's doing something, breaking in someone's house, planting evidence, investigating. Oh my God. I didn't think we'd get somebody smarter than Gus and breaking Better Call Saul. Now it's bugging me how he dies.
Put her on.
For you.
Something doesn't feel right. Something doesn't feel right.
He wanted to send my husband, but my husband talked him out of it.
Talk Lalo out of it. Come with me, both of you.
That grainy TV monitor footage of Kim. I know it's not gonna be the last time we see her and stuff, but you know, it's just the show.
All right, hold the perimeter. Everyone else on me, eyes sharp. We don't want to spook the neighbors.
Mike looks pissed. The thing is, if Gus did think this was Lalo's plan, why go to the... Oh, he planted that gun there. There's no way this is going to be the showdown, though. There's no way. It can't be. Could kill Gus right there and just be done with this. But he needs to bring proof to the cartel. And Gus knows that.
I need to know exactly how long he's been gone.
I don't know where he went. He left right after she did.
Now Mike's starting to realize it was a trick. All a diversion. Wild goose chase.
Don Eladio, podríamos estar al lado de su alberca, despellejando a esta víbora, tomarnos nuestro tiempo.
Pure fucking psycho.
Nos va a dar un tour rápido.
Even if he does want to get Lalo down there because he has the gun, he has to sell it. Like, he's not going to do it unless you force him.
Drum roll, please.
¿Qué tal eso?
Un segundo, Don.
No way Lalo's gone in the first episode of the part 2 of the final season. No way.
Eladio, llado y grasoso. Hablas de honor, pero no tienes ni una gota. Cales. Eso es todo lo que hizo.
Well, we know this tape never makes it to him.
Los Salamancas. Putas. Hector, I kept him alive. I was saving to the last.
Okay, Gus.
You done?
Not yet.
Gus, you fucked up. Oh my god, this is terrifying. Gus, you could have hid there in the pitch black until help came. He said they were 1 minute out and just had the gun. He got him! Gus is walking like a gangster. Gus really planned this shit to a T perfectly and got out by himself with no backup. Hell no, I'm putting one in his head. This motherfucker is too tricky. I wouldn't even trust that. Fuck that. So is Lalo's body still down there in Breaking Bad to build over him? Oh, it went through the vest.
Mr. Frame.
I won't be in today, I'm sorry to say.
I will adjust your pay for the extra hours.
Not a problem.
This dude's being treated for a bullet wound injury and covering all his bases.
This could have gone down a whole lot different.
Right, you could have told Mike that you were heading over there.
It could have.
Gus is that confident in his plans, though, that hey, they can't fail. Oh, shit. Well, no Lalo threat, so that's good. So who takes out Kim? Or where does Kim go? Why is she not in the series? Because the cartel were responsible for Nacho and Howard. They moving the body out of there through the refrigerator? That would be smart.
What are you doing?
You're getting a new refrigerator.
Oh, they're gonna stage his death to make it look like it's a suicide. He drove his car to the coast.
Hamlin's car will be found several states away. There will be cocaine in the upholstery. You were setting up for this guy, yeah?
Right. And thanks to them doing all their D-Day stuff, it might actually be believable.
His car was here for hours last night. You tell the cops. Seemed like maybe he was chemically altered. You keep telling the lie that you've been telling. Today you're Meryl Streep and Laurence Olivier. No staring into space, nothing out of the ordinary. You cover. It's another day that ends in Y.
You tell Mike's done this 1,000,000 times.
Say it out loud. I need to hear it.
It never happened.
All right, I'm gonna go out there, and you're gonna get ready.
I'm thinking, what's the threat now that Lalo's gone? Is it Gus is gonna kill Kim because she feels guilty? She's gonna rat on Lalo and it just bring all this attention, especially from the cartel, and he has to kill her? Oh no. The look on her face shows she's not dealing with this right. It's not sitting well with her. This may be the thing that broke Kim. So Howard and Lalo are both buried underneath the lab? I don't even think when Hank and the feds went to the lab after Gus died, I probably didn't even find them because they looked like they were under the floor. Why hold on to that stuff? Oh yeah, because you need it with you. Put it on the dashboard of the car. They were both such huge focuses of season 6. Howard and Lalo. Lalo for Gus and Howard for Jimmy and Kimmy. Damn, what a way to come back.
One day we'll wake up and brush our teeth, and at some point we'll suddenly realize that we haven't thought about it at all.
What a great, that's the best way to describe the way Jimmy is handling and doing everything. And for that to keep coming back up, it's kind of the only way to operate in a world like that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was season 6, episode 8 of Better Call Saul. And I gotta look up how many episodes are left. I thought that would have been like close to the series ending type of scene or episode. And we got it in the first episode of part 2. Great camera movement. It's kind of a landmark trait of this show, but they're keeping it going from the beach, going from the water up to the car. The green light when Kim was in the car going to Gus's house. The chair when Jimmy was pulled into it. He slid the chair underneath him. And even just looking at Lalo and Howard and the hole and the look on Mike's face, you could tell it bothered him. Probably, yeah, Howard was innocent, but just terror that this dude Lalo was causing. And he almost brought all of it down. His family was at risk and the threat is gone. It has to be, damn, what's the feeling when you're happy? You're sad that it's, I don't know, the weird feeling. Because it's a weird situation. So this is no longer the Lalo show. I was saying this was the Gus Fring show and the Mike show in the earlier seasons when I was watching it. And then it eventually did turn into the Lalo show. He was too much of a threat. The main threat at one point for all the characters involved. Had some of the best scenes. One actor was anchoring the entire presence of the cartel. And now he's gone. Someone who, until we see Walter, is equally matched with brains with Gus. But someone's always smarter than somebody. It's never even. And Gus got the upper hand. I can't imagine a conversation Gus is going to have with Hector about what he did to Lalo. He's like, he had a camera. He recorded me. I said everything. He could play the tape for him. Yeah, it's all recorded. He can play the tape for Hector. The fact that Kim and Jimmy weren't really in the episode after the first 10 minutes, that let me know like something big was happening. They're the stars of the show. They're the leads. And they were pushed they were pawns in this episode. Now we can get back to them because these side characters with the situation that was going on ended up being bigger than them. So that means the main threat is still somewhere out there. Could be someone that popped up in the series earlier that we're just not thinking about. Like the Kettermans, didn't expect them to come back. And that could be who causes Kim's demise or at least her to go missing or go on the run. I still think it's Gus. If anything stood out to you in this episode or there was anything I might have missed, please tell me about it in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed watching my reaction. All I ask is that you leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can also vote on what I watch, see full-length reactions and get early YouTube edits on my Patreon through the link in the description. You guys are the best. We're family and you know it. That's it for me. Until next time, spread peace and love. I'm out.